Okay, hello again. Yeah, it's been a while since I did this. It has been like terribly long, but it won't seem that way because I'm like recording this right after I uploaded the previous one. But there was a little bit of a gap between that one and when I last played. Just like a week or two, I don't know, not that long. Um, let's see. So when we last played, yes, there was that little uh farce, let's say. Basically, I tried to, well, okay, I caught two Pokemon in the Safari Zone. Um, what were they? Slowpoke and Psyduck. Which HM am I looking for? Is it 5? Is it 1? I think I see 3. No. Although, is there anyone else? No. Well, 2 or 4. Actually, 4 sounds more right. There we go. I realized I want to do this. Since this guy can earn it, and I'm pretty sure Strength is better than Stomp. Pretty sure. Now I know you can't unlearn HMs, but I don't know how long I'm going to be using Executor anyway. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, so I caught those 2 Pokemon, and then I immediately encountered a Dratini afterward, but I could not catch it. I spent, well, basically the rest of the entire video trying to catch it, and I basically failed, and I'm going to try to catch one later, but not now. I think I'll have a better strategy next time. But for now... we're gonna... get out of here. Right? There wasn't anything else I wanted to do, right? I don't think so. This guy's still ready for a swim. Yusha City, the Sea Foam Islands. So, it's time for us to go for a very long swim. We're going to be hearing this music for a while. I like how there are just these random rocks in the way, or I guess these are rocks. I'm actually not sure. Maybe they're supposed to be, oh. Poles, I was going to say. Tentacool. Now, I'm pretty sure I recall that Tentacool is like the only thing you find here. So, I don't know. I might as well catch one at least. Not this one, though. I look at the sea to forget. To forget my problems. Because everything is wrong. Swimmer. It's really weird playing this, because I just got finished watching, well, not just, but I have recently been watching and I finally finished this playthrough of the newest Pokemon game, Sun and Moon. It was the Moon version, and it's interesting how far this game is played. I did not follow Pokemon at all since Pokemon Red. I haven't played any of the other ones, unless you count Pokemon Stadium, which I wouldn't, but, you know. Do I even... No, I don't. Or well, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it's just amazing how far the game has come, or the franchise, I guess. Ooh, traumatic. I'm looking at the seed. Forget. Okay, this guy has nothing new to say. That's weird. They usually do. Whoa, what the hell is that? Did you guys hear that? That was weird. Software issues, I guess. Level 10. I'm not even gonna try to catch this one. Yeah, Doduo is going to be like the trash pickup or whatever. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. I don't think I need to worry that much, but you know. Apparently in the yellow version there's like a house you can find. Level 5, jeez. I think I was really lucky at that level 20. I should have probably tried to catch it better. And I don't think I'm going to really use Tentacool anyway, but you know. But yeah, and I actually really like the music from that game, the Pokemon Sun/Moon. Probably my favorite of the musics in the Pokemon games. I haven't listened to that much of Pokemon music, but I listen every now and then to some of it. Alright, this time I'll just try Peck, I guess. Alright. How many of these do I have? Oh, I don't even have Pokeballs. Really? Huh. Right, I forgot which of these I was supposed to use. I guess I'll use a Great Ball. Alright. Tentacool Jellyfish. It doesn't really look like a jellyfish. Jellyfish don't have eyes. Drifts in shallow seas. Anglers who hook them by accident are often punished by its stinging acid. Also, jellyfish don't have acid. They're poisonous, sure, but... Whoa, wait. This jellyfish is 100 pounds? Really? I mean, jellyfish are some of the lightest creatures on Earth, so that's something. It's really strange when you look at the statistics of these Pokemon, because a lot of times they just don't make sense. I love swimming, what about you? I'm not a fan, really. I haven't actually gone swimming in years, at least a decade, probably. Alright. Oh no, it's critical hit again. I still can't tell if I can actually just kill things one hit with Thunder Shock. That's good. But yeah, I keep expecting to see things that I know aren't in this game because of that further generation game. Belly flop. That's a good thing to say. I can beat Pokemon at swimming. Really? I mean, some Pokemon are probably, you know, literally live in the water and whatever. What's beyond the horizon? More horizon? Ooh, 4 Pokemon. Do you ever encounter someone with 6 Pokemon? Maybe your rival, but I'm not sure if there's anyone else. It's weird. I noticed that in the Pokemon Moon, too. You almost never encountered anyone with 6 Pokemon, and I just wonder why. Did they just think it would be too hard? I don't know, it's weird. It was also really frustrating watching the player play the game because he kept making these really strange mistakes. Like, you know, just various things about types. Like, I'm not an expert at Pokemon. You know, I kind of know some stuff, but I feel like the types are almost always pretty intuitive. Like, water and rock is, you know, whatever. I don't know, random other things like that. But usually it sort of makes sense what the types, how the types work, you know? Grass absorbs water, grass eats dirt, etc. My point is they usually make sense. So I don't know why someone would have so much trouble with them. Like, I know the new types are kind of weird with the, what were they, Steel and Fairy and Dark. And obviously I would know those very well since I haven't played the later generations. But still, they sometimes are pretty intuitive anyway. Like, you know, you just, like, see something not very effective once, and you're like, oh, okay, I remember that. But this guy didn't remember that. And I understand, this guy was a streamer, so I understand that it can be a little harder when you have to, like, pay attention to the chat or whatever. Glub. But it's still frustrating. You know, I can complain, but I can't say it's righteous complaints. It's just, you know, whatever. I see a couple of islands. Is that the Seafoam Islands and Cinnabar Island? Alright, from here on, Tentacool is all junk. It's a shame that there's not something else in the water. I mean, shouldn't there be? I feel like there ought. I tried diving for Pokemon, but it was a no-go. Okay. I mean, wouldn't you just find more Tentacool? I kind of want to get Venusaur leveled up some more, so that it could at least be on par with, you know, gym leader level Pokemon. I mean, you know, they usually only have one Pokemon that's really high level, but still. I feel like, you know, my main Pokemon should be really strong, instead of just pretty strong. Like, I don't want to go up against the final opponent at the end of the game and have my Venusaur be lower level than everybody. Help! I'm being attacked by this kid. You have to fish for sea Pokemon. Okay. Not a lot happened in these waters. Why'd that guy stay on the screen? Oh, I forgot. I was going to actually explain why I haven't been around for that past week or whatever. So, well, hold on. These waters are treacherous. Okay. Basically, I've just been very distracted by my book. I got to page 100 the other day. So it's officially, you know, as long as a novel. Not because of the page 100, but because it passed 40,000 words. But yeah, so I don't know, probably 100 more or something is how far I'm going to go for the first book. It's going to be a series. I'm not sure if I've mentioned that before. But yeah, we're just now finally getting to the basically what the main conflict is for the first book. It's yeah. There's been a lot of I don't want to say like pussyfooting around, but basically just like introductory stuff, I suppose. Things getting set up for what is happening. Even though even at this point there are still a few things that the reader would not understand yet, which is intentional. Obviously, sometimes you want to keep the reader in suspense. I'm just sort of doing things that I see in the books I've read. I used to read a lot. I don't read that much anymore, but I still try to read every now and then. You know, I was a pretty bookish nerd, you could say. And obviously I was a nerd. I mean, come on. Tentacool. Oh. See if I can get that back. Probably not. Probably had like 1 HP left. Oh, no? Okay, I had at least 2. Alright. Growth? No, I don't think so. Ooh, dangerous. I got a cramp. Glub, glub. So is that supposed to imply that he's drowning? Because, you know, his mouth is underneath the water. That's why he would glub, right? Like, should I be trying to help him? Obviously I can't. Swimming's great. Sunburns aren't. Beauty wants to fight. Is she wearing that dress in the water? I mean, I guess they couldn't, you know, get more sprites for swimming ladies, but still. That's not what you wear underwater. That reminds me of another thing. There would be times when that streamer I mentioned would, like, an opponent would send out a Pokemon and be like, I don't know what type that Pokemon is. And, you know, it's fair that you wouldn't know the Pokemon. I don't expect anyone to know all the Pokemon, especially after there's, like, what, 700 of them now or something? Probably more. But still, it would be like things that were very silly and obvious, like it'd be a fish, or it would be something sent out by a swimmer at least. So you would assume it's a fish, so it probably is at least partly water type, right? I don't know. And sometimes he would switch out Pokemon just because they weren't super effective, and I'd be like, you could still kill the thing. It doesn't have to be super effective to you know, do enough damage. I don't know. Probably just not much of an RPG player, I guess. I don't know. Shocker. My boyfriend wanted to swim to Seafoam Islands. Also, this beauty doesn't have long hair, even though her sprite did have long hair. It's pretty clear that this is just a generic swimmer sprite. What's with this random pole out here? Weird. I swam here, but I'm tired. If you're tired, then you shouldn't be still out in the water. You should be trying to get back to shore. Unless you have some kind of flotation device, but you know, that's not evident. But yeah, just like sitting out in the water if you're tired is really dangerous, you know? Just a bunch of Staryus. I wonder if Staryu has a mouth on its underside, like a real starfish does. It doesn't even seem to be very clearly an organic thing. It looks like some kind of, you know, object. It's strange. I'm exhausted. So why are you doing a Pokemon fight anyway? Shouldn't you just, you know, relax? Lapras is so big, it must keep you dry on water. Huh? What? Okay. Oh, I just love your ride. Can I have it if I win? No, you can't. Also, why would you? Gyarados is terrifying. Well, I guess it looks powerful, but that's not the impression I got from why she wanted it. Yeah, boy. Oh wait, I have a cheat sheet. Or not cheat sheet. A cheat flute. You're coming along. I find it really odd that Sea King looks more like a fish than Goldeen does. You know, because Goldeen has like human-esque eyes, whereas Sea King has a very fishy eye. Because fish, you know, always kind of stare. They don't move their pupils. At least I don't think they do. Tail whip is no. Oh. Huh. This is some strategy. Okay. 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 That was really weird. Oh, I lost. It's still a long way to go to Seafoam Islands. Is it? Isn't this like already the halfway point? And then there's this little thing jutting out for no reason. There aren't like items hidden in here, right? How would you even find them? Yeah, nothing. The water is shallow here. It is? Huh. I would think that, you know, we're like out at sea, hence Seafoam Islands. Oh, that's pretty bad. Although, not that bad, really. Cloister is really weird. Didn't they like change its design to be like sideways instead of horizontal? Splash! Riveting. I wish I could ride my Pokemon. Why can't you? You don't have the Surf HM, I guess? Why are you riding a Pokemon? Can't you swim? Apparently not. Just checking. It's really weird for him to have three Horseas and then a random Seadra, like, not at the end, but in the middle. Ouch! Torpedoed. Not really. Riding a Pokemon sure looks fun. It also seems safer than swimming out here, even though it's shallow, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. How can the sea be shallow? That's just not a thing. I guess there could be, you know, a little mountain, quote-unquote, underneath the water that rises up to a point. That doesn't really explain all the jellyfish, quote-unquote, out here. Because I'm pretty sure jellyfish don't usually swim that close to shore. And hence, in shallow water. It seems kind of dangerous, because they're very fragile. If they touch, you know, Earth, then they could mess themselves up. Though what do I know? I'm not an expert. I do know that jellyfish are not 100 pounds, though. Sea foam is a quiet getaway. I thought it was a scary island infested with Pokemon. Again with the Seedras and Horseas. Quit it. There's a huge cavern underneath this island. This island? Oh, this island. Okay. Yeah, this wasn't that far away from that guy who said it was really far away. Seafoam Islands. Okay, so there's a way to get over there. And okay, so you have to go through the whole thing, I suppose. Is this little area just for this one person? And also for some tentacles, in case you missed one. I love floating with the fishes. Uh-oh, just one Pokemon. 35. Alright, you're coming along. Youch! Want to float with me? Not really. Seems pretty pointless. Okay, so you have to go through there in order to get to there. I'm not going to explore this episode, but I'm just going to go in and look around. Okay, pretty typical cave. But it's not dark, which is convenient. And... Psyduck. Huh. Maybe I should have caught this one. Not much experience, though. Okay, and there are rocks. So this is gonna be a puzzle sort of thing. And a Slowpoke, too. I shouldn't have bothered with that fishing episode, really. Oh well. You live, you learn. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is going to be a rock pushing puzzle. Huh, Seel. You know, I don't have one of you. Oh yeah, one thing I really liked about the new Pokemon game is that your Pokemon get experience when you catch a Pokemon, even if you don't make it faint. Which is something that I think makes a lot of sense, you know? Because experience doesn't mean having destroyed the enemy, it means getting experience, you know? And experience doesn't necessarily mean you have to kill something, it just means you have to get experience. Hence the word. Alright, that wasn't too hard. Seel, sea lion. So it's not a seal. Sea lions and seals are different. I forget which one has the ears. They both have ears, but you know, one of them has like real ears, the other one has ear holes, whatever. The protruding horn on its head is very hard. It is used for bashing through thick ice. Okay, so, Shellder. I don't think I have a Shellder either, actually. Oh, alright, Yeesh. I feel like withdraw should only work once, you know? I mean, after you've withdrawn the first time, you can't withdraw any further. Okay. I'm just gonna use Great Balls. I'm gonna assume that Great Balls are the ones I want to use. And I'll use Ultra Balls if I don't have any other Great Balls. Shellder Bivalve. Its hard shell repels any kind of attack. It is vulnerable only when its shell is open. Okay. Right. Now, I feel like these kind of Pokemon are the ones that you should have encountered in the water, not in a cave. Well, okay, Slowpoke, sure, but, you know. Okay, so it looks like Fly is a physical attack. Because that growl made it do less damage. Interesting to know. I suppose it makes sense. Oh. It seems to me that special attacks should just be, you know, the weird beams and bubbles and fire and such. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Well, let me just check over here. If there's like a little item, I want to get that first. Oh, and if there's a little Horsea, I might want to get that too. Come on, this guy's gotta work at some point. Does it just not work for some reason? Oh, okay. Huh. Let me just see if this will work now. Yeah, alright. Horsea dragon. I don't really understand that. How is it a dragon? I don't know. Known to shoot down flying bugs with precision, blasts of ink from the surface of the water. Okay, why would it do that? No, I guess it probably eats bugs. Also, 18 pounds. I don't know why they didn't just call it seahorse Pokemon, though. I mean, you know, that's a real animal. It is essentially one, also. Alright. Well, I caught a bunch of Pokemon now. Okay, there's just more over there. Alright, I was hoping to level up the Doduo once more, but it's gonna take too long. Takedown doesn't have very good accuracy. Alright, let's just get out of here. You're a dig, actually. Now that doesn't make any sense. You can't dig through the sea floor and get back here. I mean, I guess you could, but you have to dig pretty far down. Now, obviously, I just, you know, went all the way back and undid all my progress, but now I don't have to fight all those trainers for next time. So, we'll save it here. And wow, we got 5 Pokemon this episode. Or 4. 5? 4? Tentacool, Seel, or 4. Okay, whatever. That'll be it for this episode. See you next time.